Weekly recap. It is Monday. We are this week, like I said last week, I think. We're building Chevrus. I want to build Chevrus because so we're building Chevrus over weekly recap. And the problem with that is this weapon things are on Wednesday. And Chevrus's talents are also on Wednesday. So it's a bit of a problem, but it should be it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Right now I have her on this scuffed noblesse piece. These are just pieces that I had, so they're not very good. You know, I have 3 whole noblesse pieces, but I have an ER off piece ER sands. I have this HP goblet with a little crit rate on it, and then I have this HP circlet that I just kind of had. They're not leveled very much, but they do exist. So that's artifacts are gonna be like kind of not as important as they should. She is C6 because I got her C6 through Varessa gambling and everything. So we're doing her. Oh, on Saturday, which is I just had resin to spend, so I did some of her boss materials. So we don't need to do a crazy number of them. And then I've also gathered some of these. I don't have enough yet, but it's fine. I plan on only taking her here, and you only need like about 105. We are just gonna do her boss today. That's gonna be her boss today, and then which is Nouvelette's boss, so it's even easier because I fight this thing a lot. Either we'll do either weapon or talents on Wednesday. Probably talents. I do think talents would be generally the better option, but I don't know because I know she wants HP. And I do have her on Black Castle just because it's, the only HP stick that I have. I can't particularly use anything else. So 3 drops. That's good. I do need crystals too. I need crystals real bad. I am planning on doing a dedicated video to both Varessa and Eonson. He dodged that because I don't particularly want to wait 3 weeks to get a team up and running. But I'll explain Varessa in the Varessa videos. I'm not going to talk about her very much in this video. In weekly recap, I don't care. Crit damage, cool. Another 3. No crystals though, which sucks, but it's whatever. 2 drops. No crystals though, which sucks. Okay. I still want a crystal only weekly boss. I think that would make the game just better. Having only the ability to get crystals, but they just haven't done that yet, and it kind of sucks because like crystals are like the hard thing to get when it comes to leveling. I've seen a lot of late game players have to deal with. And I do think that it'd just be good to have a way to consistently get crystals without wasting your resin on boss materials you don't need, right? That's the big problem without a crystal only boss. You're wasting resin on boss materials you don't actually need. So that just feels bad too. Okay, pyro damage, not very good substats, but we'll take it. No crystals this whole time, man. That sucks. This hurts to see because I've had so many primogems for so long. Being back down to poor levels, like being back down to have nothing, really hurts. I will just not worry about it. I do have a lot of books, and I still have quite a bit of more, so we should be fine on that front. Yeah, I need 1 more crystal. There we go, and perfect. Actually crazy. I did not think that would only take 1 day. Right, I did not think that only take 1 day to get her to 80. So she's pretty much done for that, at least. What is tomorrow? Tomorrow's Tuesday, of course. Is there anything I can do on Tuesday? No, there's not. I can't do anything on Tuesday for her. So I guess tomorrow we'll just do Noblesse Domain or something. They should really add fast traveling because at Natlin you can fast travel right to the Obsidian Pillar. So they should just add fast traveling to every other reputation person and just be able to fast travel right in front of them. What's cool about Varessa, actually, yeah, I'm gonna real quick yap about her for nothing interesting, but nothing crazy interesting. But she's one of the only people who the Mondstadt wings actually kind of match her because of her blue highlights, and that's kind of cool. No other wings really match her because there's no pink glider yet. Well, that's just a nice fact about Varessa, I actually get to use a Mondstadt glider look good on somebody. At least we got Chevrus leveled up. I did not expect to get Chevrus to level 80 today. I thought that it would take tomorrow as well. But I realized I only needed 13 because I already had 13 and I just counted wrong. I'll probably just cut that out of the video so I don't look like a moron. So tomorrow I think we'll spend resin in, because the domains won't be open. I think either we'll spend resin in Noblesse to just try to get some, but now we're going back into saving mode, so I'm not going to be spending really anything. Probably until Sitlolly reruns, if she reruns late enough and I have enough. Okay, we are 4 out of 10, so we're not even halfway there yet. Okay, well that's weekly recap. That's Monday, not weekly recap. That's just Monday. Okay, it's Tuesday. I actually don't have anything to do regarding Traverse today because both her weapon and her talents are Wednesday. So today is like a throwaway day. Like I don't have anything to do. And honestly, how much money do we have? 9 million still? That's crazy. I didn't know I went through that many, but I did level 3 characters to 80. But yeah, I think I'm gonna this resident and just do the Noblesse domain. And I do know that like the Noblesse domain is not really a good domain itself to farm. Like you don't want to actually spend resin in the domain. It's more efficient to spend resin elsewhere. But I don't care. I don't really care. So we're gonna spend resin in the Noblesse domain, and I haven't actually like done the Noblesse domain at all. I've been there, but I haven't actually done it. I think it's this one, right? Yeah. We're just gonna do this domain, see what it's like. I've never done it. And then we're gonna move on. I'm gonna be recording the event today because I realized I was a moron. And as much as I would like to get the rest of the building video out, I can't farm talent stuff until tomorrow. I couldn't exactly get it out by Wednesday because I need to do things on Wednesday.
Silence.
Are these really just rune guards? Wow, okay. I think this domain might be a little easy. I never expected that. But yes, so I'm going to be doing the event for free Auroron. I hope to go at least until I get Auroron. I don't know how long that would take, but I hope to get there, you know? Great. But yeah, the Varesa team has been really good. It's been really strong. I'm not going to talk about it too much in weekly recap just because I don't want to. I think we'll use it on Friday, probably. All right, well, I'm going to keep it EM Sands. HP percent. You know what? That might be good for somebody. I don't know who, but it might be good for somebody. So, and since Chevrolet's stuff is tomorrow and F percent, pyro damage bonus. Great. And so, because Chevrolet is both her weapon and talents go up tomorrow, because Chevrolet's talents don't contribute to her attack, I don't think really at all. Her charge skill does, so I might level that up, but her burst doesn't really need to be leveled very high because it doesn't contribute to this at all. So I do think leveling her weapon is going to be more of a better use of resin to get her weapon up there, to get her HP up, because right now she's only at 25,000 and you want to get to 40,000. It's Wednesday. That means we're doing Chevrolet's weapon finally. Thank God. Yeah, yesterday was so annoying because I just had to wait. I just couldn't do Chevrolet's. I couldn't, like, there was nothing for me to farm during weekly recap yesterday, so I just didn't farm anything. I need to work on ascending all my characters. I tend not to do that. And it sucks, but I should definitely work on everybody that I have. Hopefully there's no Hydra enemies in here. I did see that theater updated, so maybe we try to do that too. Next week. I think that might be our next week video, you know, unless something else comes up. Ooh, look at that. That's actually so many. Holy shit. I think we might try theater next week. I don't know. I want to get better at theater, and I need to build way more characters anyway. Like I should definitely try building characters I think are fun during the weekly recap, because I do think now that, you know, I have Varesa, I have a second team pretty much solidified. I don't really need to worry about leveling good characters. I can level characters that I want to, that seem fun or useful. And I think I want to level Gaming. I think Gaming is going to be my first. I definitely think Shan Yun is going to be a worthwhile investment in the future because of how much I've learned that I enjoy plunging teams. And being able to make anybody plunge sounds like a lot of fun. Oh man, we're getting so much stuff. I don't mind dropping on my res on this domain. It kind of sucks that the new event isn't amazing. Obviously, I want all events to be good, but this new event just wasn't it for me. And it sucks because like I think it was generally like lore wise and like story wise, it was a good idea. Um, and I think the gameplay could have been good. I think the gameplay would have been better if it was PvP. I do think that at least the actual like capturing bases part, not the Saurian part. Because imagine like fighting people. Like you wouldn't have to, you wouldn't actually fight people because I don't think there's any, you know, PV. I don't think you can use abilities on other players. I just don't think that that's a thing in this game. But like imagine if yeah, I'm gonna actually get a graphic table in case I need to. But imagine if like it was a bunch of people. It was like a 3v3, like you had three players and each person could only use one character, and you had to go like you had to capture and recapture things, and it could be like a stalemate type thing, and then you could sacrifice a base to get an extra challenge done or something like that. And it could be, I just think it could be could have been a really interesting way to do it instead of making it, if I can 90 this I will. So now Chevreuse is at 28,000 HP, and that's obviously some artifacts aren't leveled. She doesn't have HP percent, but that's all I wanted to do with daily resin. So I'll see you tomorrow. All right, we're back with Thursday, more Chevreuse stuff. Honestly, I didn't know what I was gonna do today, so I've been thinking for a little bit before I started recording, and I think we're just gonna do more noblesse grinding because I feel like I want to do that. Her pieces aren't incredibly good, but like she's still pretty solid, right? And yes, I'm not using the Varessa team because no spoilers. All right, let's see. No, I have been playing Varessa a lot though. Like that's typically what I do when I log onto this game. Like the past couple days after I finished recording, which by the way, I am done. I have recorded everything I want to record for the Varessa video. I got them all the good spots. I've done a ton of testing and everything. Oh, wrong set. I watch people like Tars Blamo, which is a Genshin channel who does more of the technical stuff. And whenever I see that guy pull out the Excel spreadsheet, I have no idea what's going on. I do want to make a video going through all of my like strong boxing a ton of artifacts. I think that'd be really fun to make. Like choose the one or two sets that I don't particularly farm, and strong box a ton of artifacts that I have to see if I can get some stuff. I need Viridescent the most, really. Nope. That's not a bad stance. That could be an off piece for somebody. I have been thinking I need to build Kazuha better because Kazuha I think is definitely going to be a very useful character. Attack set, that's actually not bad. I think that's actually on set physical goblet. I will take that. I don't know if I'm gonna build anybody physical, but if I ever do, there you go. Now I do think Kazuha is a very useful character though, so I do think getting him up is gonna be better. I think he'll be better for this team in general than Landian is. So. And then of course Auroron for this team I plan on doing. I can look at it obviously later, but I do plan on building him for the team we're on now, replace Fischl, because then we get scroll buff for more hydro damage. Weekly bosses is gonna suck because in order to do like Varessa's weekly boss is just the dragon, right? Eon's weekly boss is fucking this lady, and I have not beat her before. I don't even have her thing unlocked yet because I haven't done the thing, but well, whatever. Okay, weekly boss day. I did realize that I could totally just kind of, I think I can just kind of open this and do, yeah, I can just do her through here. So we'll do this, and now I can fight her through this. Okay, we'll do this. We'll do, let's see, I need to do the Natland Dragon, and then I need to do somebody else, but I don't know who. I guess we'll do like a pep or something, or the narwhal. Because I don't particularly care about skipping the story domain, like skipping the story quest to do the domain. Hopefully this goes fine as well. I haven't actually fought this thing by myself yet.
Afraid? Or do you not even have the courage to be afraid?
Let the world collide!
Is it my turn now? With these rising flames!
Bow your head.
Luckily I have the literal
Now
Pyro
that's more
Archon
like it.
and Farina.
Be sanctified.
She does a lot of damage though, and it's kind of hard to see where she is. Stop teleporting. It's not fair.
Spare your energy. Running is of little use.
Ah!
Let my name echo
Have a
in
taste
song.
of purgatory.
Dancing in the wind. Let's cause
Okay.
ceasefire.
Who's next?
Karina was the one who got hit by the bonds of life, so I had to like,
Trapped like a bunch of helpless
Oh.
ants.
so I had to like, you know, use her.
Up and away.
As you wish, mate. Settle down.
Is it my turn now?
The tides beckon.
Up and fly.
Like a fly tangled in a web. With these rising flames.
Ah! This is so hard.
Yoo-hoo. Up and away.
Look at you. Trapped like a bunch of helpless ants. Is it my turn now? Not bad. You've proven to be a worthy opponent after all.
I don't know what heck comes after this though.
Time to shine.
Not bad. You've proven to be a worthy opponent after all.
Shadow Raven.
Okay. Is there a second phase? I don't know. I haven't done this thing yet. This is my first time seeing this. Wow, she went sicko mode. Why does she got like the iron spider arm? Also, that was just the first phase. Okay.
Strike a pose.
My blade is all that remains.
My royal decree.
Be
Why is this like a fucking Elden Ring boss fight? What is going on here? What the fuck?
Shower me with praise. Let my name echo. Up and away.
the tides beckon.
Sundown is only the beginning.
Okay. That was fun. That was really fun. That was actually really fun. I liked that fight. That fight was enjoyable. Wrong ones, but it's whatever. I can, you know. That was fun. I liked that. Never done that alone before. Not like, and obviously, so I didn't know like what attacks she was doing, but that was fun. I enjoyed that. A pep next because I want to save the other thing for last. Well, I don't have to do a pep. I don't know like who else takes what. So I think Ajdaha would be technically better, but Ajdaha would be annoying because I don't know. Like Ajdaha might have. Oh, wrong one. Where is Ajdaha actually? I don't know. Oh, it's right here. No, that's that guy. Hello. He's over here, isn't he? Yes. If Ajdaha is not Hydro, I will do it. But if he is Hydro, I'm not gonna do it. I don't care. Cryo and Pyro, that works. We can do this. We'll do Ajdaha. Because I do plan on leveling Kazuha eventually. I would do Auroron's thing, but I don't know what Auroron's stuff is, so I don't really care. How is he not dead? What is this bullshit? Die!
Silence.
Cease your actions now! So you can't kill him when he's in the ground, when he's in cryo state. So, ooh, a chunk and a stream cell. That's really good. That's funny. Why did that happen? I just couldn't kill him while he was in the ground, and then he got out of the ground. That's hilarious. Okay, and Natlan Dragon next. I am actually gonna not show you the Natlan Dragon at all because it's hard to beat it with this team, and so if I use Varessa's team, I can beat it on the highest difficulty. So I want you to do that to get, you know, more stuff. So sadly, you're not going to get to watch this, but it sucks to be you, I guess. There we go. Jesus Christ, I hate this fucking fight. It's such bullshit half the time. A dream solvent at least. And 2 drops. That's fine. Oh, you know what I did yesterday? I started. All right. Yeah, no, I basically started. I started a petrichor dream, which takes you to the Sea of Bygone Eras. Never been there before. That was cool. I didn't do very much. Like I got into the sea and then I didn't progress the main story of the quest or anything any further. I was too busy getting sidetracked and fighting the fish apps. That's weekly recap all done. It was fun. Remember Monday is Veressa video. I still haven't finished it, but like I haven't finished editing it, but I've been busy a lot. I feel like I've I don't know. I haven't had yesterday. I had to do edit weekly recap, so I couldn't do it then. And then I have stuff to do today, so I can't really do it now. So I'm gonna work on it over the weekend. Hopefully it's good. I don't know. Hope you enjoyed. See you then. Monday is Veressa, of course. Wednesday might be theater. Wednesday might be something else if something happens. I don't know yet. And then, weekly recap. So I'll see you then. Goodbye. Have a good weekend. Goodbye.